Well, hey there, YouTube. How are you doing tonight? It is about 4:45 in the afternoon, and it's starting to get dark. The sun's going out. I just came back from a run not too long ago, and I wanted to do a VR to a tarot tag. I haven't been doing many tarot tags lately, but I wanted to do a tarot tag to the lovely Diane Jareki's tarot train tag that is entitled #Tarot Gratitude. It only has 3 questions, and so that's just lovely because I can do this pretty quickly, I think. So let's just jump right in. So the first question is, what tarot deck are you most grateful to for its role in your tarot journey? Now, as Diane said, this is not necessarily your soul deck or the deck that you like the most, but what deck are you grateful for its role in your tarot journey? And for me, I would have to say that I am most grateful for this deck. All of you, I'm sure, know which one it is. This is the Waite-Smith Tarot, the classic plaid back version. And this is the very first deck I ever had. And it's the only deck that I ever had. People are messaging me. Oh my God. All right. Well, let's see. We'll ignore. This was the very first tarot deck that I bought, and it was the only tarot deck I had until 2014. So for 13 or so years, this was the only deck that I had. I did use this deck at the time to read both for myself and family and friends, and at the time I was not reading professionally. Now I use this deck exclusively for myself. I keep this wrapped in one of these lovely tarot spread cloths that I bought on Etsy. Ooh, you can really see that pattern nicely, and this one has a pretty cool pattern on the back too. And I just love these. I love, it's kind of like a tarot cloth to go, spread cloth to go. So you wrap your deck up in the cloth, and then it also comes with a really cool pouch. And you wrap your deck up, and so your cards stay clean and they stay dry. And it's in one handy dandy little package, and it's easy to throw into a schlep bag or tote bag or purse, whatever you backpack. There you go. But that deck was it played such a pivotal role because it was the first deck I owned, and it came to me at a time where I was really struggling with, as most of you know that follow my channel and follow me on my business Facebook page or whatever. I went through a pretty deep depression, and tarot really helped pull me through that depression, and this was the first deck that I ever used, and the only deck I ever used for a very long time. Things have changed now. All right, question 2. What tarot book are you most grateful for its role in your tarot journey? Well, I would have to say that it was the tarot book that I bought that came along with this deck. It was recommended to me by the lovely Sarah Preston of Radiance Metaphysical Store in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The name of the book is 78 Degrees of Wisdom by the wonderful Rachel Pollack. I devoured that book, and it's a book that is, I would not call this book an easy read. I would call it a wonderful reference book, and it is just oozing with information and has just all kinds of information about symbolism, all kinds of symbolism and divinatory meanings, of course, but history about the Waite-Smith deck, and oh God, it's just a juicy, delicious, wonderful book that I think everybody should have in their library. And so that, and as a matter of fact, I had 2 copies of it, and I went to look for one, the one that so I had 2, I gave one away, and I think I know who I gave it to, and I gave it away because I can no longer read regular print, so I read everything on Kindle. But I wanted to have, there are just some books that I want to have, and so I bought another copy, and I must have given that one away too, because I can't find it. So now I'm going to have to go buy a 3rd copy. The 3rd question is, what tarot channel are you most grateful for its role in your tarot journey? All right, so I have to cheat here. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of some nice Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to cheat here. There are 2 channels. One of them is the wonderful Kellyanne Maddox. I started watching her channel sometime around 2013, and she had a lot of tarot videos. She had a, oh gosh, what was it called? Oh my gosh. If you go to her channel and you look at her playlists, there is a tarot an instruction class there, and I really wanted to hear what she had to say about specifically court cards, because I, like a lot of people, just cringed at court cards back in the day. And I also wanted to hear what she had to say about tarot history, and she had some good thoughts on tarot history, some good information on tarot history. And then I fell in love with her because of her self-help, self-love videos, which she is much more into now. I will say that she is an absolute kick-ass tarot reader. She was the person that I went to first online for a tarot reading. At the time, she was only doing email readings, and so I got this lovely email with tarot readings in it. As a matter of fact, I sort of patterned my own tarot online email tarot readings after this, and it's like a workbook. So I actually have a hard copy of this printed out as well as the saved one, and my hard copy is all written upon. So anyway, Kellyanne Maddox, definitely. And then the other person, and Kellyanne and this next person both encouraged me to come onto YouTube to talk about tarot and to talk about mental health and self-help and self-love. So I love them both for that. And this next person is the wonderful Kati Flowers. I love Kati Flowers for her courage and her bravery in talking about some hard subjects about herself and her own mental health history and challenges and journey. And I also love her videos about her decks and about books. And I'm pretty sure that Kati is responsible for me purchasing quite a few decks. Her and Simon. Yep. Those are the 3 questions. Those are my 3 answers. Thank you, Diane, for this wonderful tarot tag. Short, sweet, and to the point. And it's nice to think about things to be grateful for every day, but especially this week as we in America celebrate Thanksgiving. So have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will be back soon. Take care. Bye-bye.